And with that updated, we'll find the game and head into it. Gotta find the right one. There we are. Alright. Gold League match. SAWgunnertwo versus ElvinAshwin on Heavy Rain. Let's see how this one goes. ZVZ. So, spawning in the lower right location here on Heavy Rain, we have SAWgunnertwo, listed as playing for SYLX, but today we'll be playing for Outset Gaming. And spawning in the upper left, playing for Chobo Team 6, we have ElvinAshwin as our blue Zerg. Red versus blue, typical colors. Fun to see. Both players sending their overlords across, but ElvinAshwin using a drone scout to scout for anything really early. It's the main difference we see so far, otherwise just droning up. Usually nothing that odd at this point in the game. Gives me some time to talk about the Chobo Team League, for those of you unfamiliar. The Chobo Team League is a league for team-based play. We have players everywhere from bronze to diamond, and welcome any new players from bronze to diamond. So, if you want a fun little league to get involved with, feel free to look it up. There's one match per week between each team. All teams play every week. They're best of 9 matches. And the matches have different games for different groups of players. So we see Pool first out of ElvinAshwin and Hatch first out of Gunner2. And apparently a little bit of lag. But pretty typical timings other than that. SAWgunnertwo taking an earlier gas. ElvinAshwin not having taken gas yet. SAWgunnertwo is a drone up hanging out, seeing what it can see. About to probably get caught by some lings. Now, lings aren't that much faster than drones, unless they're speed lings. But the drone actually curves in, and actually you could see the highlight actually tried to steal the gas, which would have at least been a way to keep the drone alive for a little bit at almost no cost. Be annoying. But did not work out. So we now see speed on the way for SAWgunnertwo. ElvinAshwin actually having taken no gas and therefore having no chance for speed, so just completely gasless. Second queen on the way. Otherwise, lots and lots of drones. And not perfect drone splitting. 20 there, 2 there. Yeah. You only need 16 drones to mine the minerals, dude. Anyway. The spine crawler coming down for ElvinAshwin. Just doing what he can to remain defensive without gas. So we do see a baneling nest on the way for SAWgunnertwo. So we might well see some early aggression out of SAWgunnertwo, since he's going to have speed, he's going to have a baneling nest, and he knows that ElvinAshwin won't. So he has the overlords that have seen what they've seen. This one's probably going to die because he's going to get back in where their things. Not the best idea. I mean, he wants to sacrifice. He's going to lose that overlord too, so he might be pretty supply block. No, he's actually made a number of extra overlords. He knows he's going to lose them. But it actually lives. He pulls back the queen before killing the overlord. Odd. Anyway, we see a number of lings heading across for SAWgunnertwo. Whereas ElvinAshwin is going to head straight into roaches. He's got a roach warren on the way. He's got a pretty decent wall off going on. 2 queens. But the queens are going to die. One queen goes down, the second queen goes down. There's just too many lings for those queens to deal with. That's a lot of lings. This game might already be over, folks. There's a third queen about to go down. It does get its inject off, but it's down. There's a lot of lings in a mineral line. And he still hasn't even... He finally did take 1 gas down to his natural, but still. He's got no real way to deal with this. I mean, he now has lings. Slow lings versus speed lings. And that ramp is really paying dividends for SAWgunnertwo holding the top of the ramp. And therefore getting the better surround. It looks like he's going to get the roach warren. Take some time to take out those slow wings that would come after him, and then take the roach warren down. I mean, he's not going to completely win the game with this necessarily, but he is so far ahead right now. In fact, he's so far ahead that he's forgetting to macro back home. He's got 1,100 minerals in the bank. What's he building? More lings. Getting his lair. But yes, the only thing I don't like out of SAWgunnertwo is that he's not really macroing back home. He's got a lot of minerals and not spending it. Those lings are going to go down. He's got many roaches got out. But those are going to be the only roaches. Because there's no more roach warren. At least until another roach warren is built. If only they would have taken down the spawning pool. But that'll be it for that aggression right now. But SAWgunnertwo now doubles the number of drones. More than that. 51 to 20. 51 to 20 in drones. 51! I think he may have overdroned a bit, actually. No, he's got no army. 9 army spline. I bet it's all queens. Queen's going to get an overlord for free, although the overlord is going to scout what's here, which is pretty much drones. Third base coming down. In the meantime, those roaches and lings are moving out a little bit. It's like, yeah, you just got a free overlord. And that might spell some pretty significant trouble for SAWgunnertwo. I see no way he can hold this base. Not with those roaches. There's nothing he's got to defend against it. And he's got 1-1 for roaches on the way. I think he's got a roach warren down there.